A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to the Summoner Showdown. Yes, this is going to be a really hot fight this evening. As you know, this evening we've got Chunkyb, we've got Duckslug, and we've got Starfighter participating. We're just waiting for it to go live. We're just moments away. Here comes one, and it's not gone live. This is not exactly
what is
where
up,
we go.
Everybody?
There we go.
I am Josh Soleil, and this is Marvel Contest of Champions Summoner Showdown, brought to you by Kabam. It is a 9-week tournament, and this is the first week of it. I cannot wait to get started. Let's show you how we got here today.
So, yes, they're now showing what is going on. And thank you very much to everybody for joining me in the booth this evening. Now, we will be switching cameras, so I'll be showing you the full extent of what is going on and commentating on it, of course. But as you know, we have got Duckslug, we've got Starfighter, and we've got Chunkyb. Now, I will be throwing up some stats about these particular contestants as we go into this. And if you're not familiar, just check the screen now with what is going on. So I'm waiting for all this to kind of like kick off now. We're just doing the kind of the intro bits. I'm just going to go over a few kind of bits of information for anybody not familiar with the participants this evening. So as you know, we're going to start with Chunkyb. And so here's the stats here on Chunkyb. His top champions are Namor at 565, Cat Marvel Movie at 565, got Thing 565, Aegon 565. Alliance Wars MVPs, he's at 80. Total quests completed over 6,000. His daily quest is over 1,300. Quest fights won is over 56,000. Man, he's had a lot of stuff and participated well in Alliance Wars, finishing in Platinum 3. So a lot of impressive things there for Chunkyb. There's obviously a lot more. Hey, it's Brian Grant. Look, it's Brian Grant in the commentators box. There he is. Lovely man. So that's the challenge today. So that's the information, people, what is going on with this particular fight. It's a 3-minute speed challenge. Going to be decided by faster KO time. All the aspects of Chaos buff, which was, oh god, I hate aspect of Chaos. Is one of the things I absolutely disdain above anything else. Unofficial Command Mike joins us in the stream chat this evening. Very good evening to you. You should be participating in this. I can't remember if you're in one of the weeks or not. In any case. Yeah, something's wrong with their clock. Someone should change their clocks around. Someone has indeed noticed that there's a bit of an issue with the clocks going on. I don't know what the deal is with that, but still. Okay, while they're doing a lot of talking, let's talk about Duckslug. For anybody not familiar with Duckslug, here's some information on him. So, did you know that Aegon, Stark, Spidey, Ghost, and Blade are the 565s this particular person has? And they're also doing like the... So that's what Chunkyb looks like. He's ready for a fight, people. He's ready for a fight. He looks like he's ready for a fight. He did say he was nervous on Twitter a moment ago, but I don't believe him. I reckon he's got the goods. And he's not a chunky bumblebee. That's the thing. Now, he is ready to play, my friends. He is definitely ready to play. Starfighter, they just clicked on her and then kind of went off, which is a bit annoying. Have we got a problem? No, we don't. So we are indeed starting with Chunkyb. And Chunkyb, we went over the stats a moment ago, but it is quite fun to kind of figure out the fact that he is he's a veteran. I think he has the highest rating, so he has a rating of 1.2 mil, which is it's pretty impressive because I think he's definitely the highest player rating here this evening. That's fighting. Let's up the sound a bit.
Ryan, give us the rundown on Iron Man.
So he's going in with Starks, not going in with Starks, Iron Man. He's going in with Iron Man. As I just get a text from my mum. Alright, mum, you're watching, mum. Weird. But yes.
Obviously the most iconic characters, and this armor, that we see in Marvel Studios Avengers Infinity.
So this is the warm-up, guys. This is the point where you get to see the player's technique, and that's one of the things that we're going to be talking about here, is what technique they go for. I'm not sure if the other participants are able to see what's going on. Similar to San Diego Comic-Con, people were able to see what was going on, so they got that little bit of a prep. But I don't know if they indeed get this level of prep, whether they get to see these first.
Tranquility is going to be a little bit odd, and his recovery is super high. Iron Man can take a beating, and towards the end of that beating, he kind of auto-stuns the opponent. And maybe I can get lucky and cheese something there.
I think you will. I think those are great things. Go ahead and get
Here we
that
go.
warm-up started for us.
Now this is the warm-up for those that aren't following this. And this is the technique we're looking to kind of follow. Not a great start, but I don't know if this is, again, learning the champ.
Check box right there.
Allowing yourself to get hurt. This is the, oh sorry, this is the swap, isn't it? This is the swap of the aspect of chaos. So this is the technique. There we go, the swap. But the problem is, it's the level of heal block that has to be put in. Now there we go, there's the heal block. Now Chunkyb has gone for the method of waiting. Again, he wants to get that heal block in. He wants to make sure that he can then maximize his kind of take home here. He wants to make this as easy as possible for himself. I like the technique, I like the idea, but it depends on if and when this is going to give, because it doesn't look like, unless that heal block stays for longer, it isn't going to be beneficial. We've got the heal block, hitting with, oh, and we reapplied it again, which is good, but the transference goes back. So that technique may not work too well. But it's sort of getting there. If you look at it, it's sort of all right. Yes, this looks good.
I love to go ahead and quit fight. That was wonderfully played. Wonderfully played. You still have 2 minutes remaining, but that was just the warm-up.
He's a little more defensive than I want him to be, but that's okay.
Okay, that seemed to work quite well then.
Are you going to stick with Iron Man?
That was okay, obviously, for the time attack.
Why not give it a roll?
All right, Langston Bryan. Looks like Chunkyb is sticking with Iron Man.
And we're back to Brian Grant in the studio. There he is.
He did really good.
Representing with the Marvel Contest Champions top.
Swapping bars. Break down. What do you think our boy Chunkyb's chances are? So I think Iron Man is a great picture. You can see he almost did it in the warm-up alone.
Brian's obviously agreeing with what's going on. And obviously we had Chunkyb up a moment ago. Anyone familiar with Chunkyb? There's his information there. There's his stats. Was a keen fighter. A Namor user as myself. Recently got him. Fantastic champion. For anybody interested. Throw it over to live chat. What do you think? What other character would you have used in this situation?
The aspect of Chaos Node that is going to be flipping around the health bars. And then there's also a heal block ability on his heavy attack that you saw Chunky try to apply to Deadpool. And like Chunky mentioned, with Deadpool playing a little bit passively, a little bit defensively, it's not always that easy to get the heal block. So we'll see how it goes in the real match.
Void? So someone's going for Void. By the way, if you want to watch the stream by yourself, the link is in the description. Otherwise, as I have said, this is a commentating stream. I did say I would be talking over the top of this stuff. So, like I said, I had to explain this in several videos. Do make sure to, if you want to watch the stream and you don't want to hear anything I've got to say or commentate on, please go to the link in the description.
All right, Chunkyb, this is the final match. It's all on the line right here. Are you ready?
So you're saying to get 3 more chances?
Yeah. Oh, we'll give you 4. How about that?
All right, cool.
He looks ready, ready as he ever be.
2, 1, fight! We're gonna check out Langston and Bryan for some live commentary.
Okay, here we go. Iron Man Infinity War starting off. Break out the first 10 seconds.
Yep, there we go. So, again, same principle. Part of aspect of chaos. We're going to wait for that transference back over. And then with the heavy attack looking to put that heal block in.
Now Deadpool's down to 30%, but they are going to flip
There we go.
back. You can see that
There's the transference there. Both down to minimal health. Hitting in quite well. We're going to have to... There we go, the power drain. Fantastic.
looks like the Tranquility removed the heal block.
Heavy attack going in.
Chunky's gonna have to watch
There's the
out
heal
for
block.
it. And he's
Will negate some of
really-
that
he's
terrible,
low himself,
terrible
so,
regeneration that comes from
he's gonna
Deadpool.
rely on that auto block, that auto parry to stun Deadpool, but he's doing great so far.
There we go. There we go. And done. There we go. Very nice.
Iron Man Infinity War. Chunkyb has done it. We're going to check his time to beat. The fight duration was 43 seconds.
Not too bad. This will be interesting and very exciting to see if it can be beaten with any other champion. People have thrown up different ideas. So there we go.
Time. I don't know if it might come down to like damage or the most hit percent. But let's go back down to Josh and Ryan with that post-match interview with Chunkyb.
Thank you to live chat for joining us this evening.
Seconds, setting the bar so high. Chunkyb, like, could you have done anything differently?
I shaved some time off of that. There was a few places that didn't go the way I'd like it to go, and I think faster might have been the key. But we'll see. I mean, you know, good luck to the next guys, but I should have been faster.
I think you did fantastic. I mean,
That was too nice. No mercy.
Right, so there we have it. That's been a good start, ladies and gentlemen. A good start with the champion chosen. Seems like Iron Man Infinity War seems to be the good starter for 10. We don't know who's coming up yet. It may be Starfighter, it may be Duckslug, but it is still going to be exciting to see who is going to be used. Some people throwing up in the live chat ideas like, okay, we'll go with Void, we'll go with another type of champion. So this could be quite exciting to see how they maximize this.
Do it now. So let's put you're in the shoes of the other two competitors. You just watched Chunkyb go. Are you sticking with power? Are you going to look for another power character? Or are you going to maybe think that maybe a different way is the way to go?
There's a couple different options here. You could go and you know, try exactly what Chunky tried.
And we're back with Brian.
Do it just ever so slightly better. But you could also go with an option that really stacks on the damage faster than Iron Man can, because Iron Man, he's great for this challenge. He has that defensive capability that's going to keep you alive. But there are champions that hit just a little bit harder. So
yeah, that's true. Harder hitting champions could be another option to use. A
little bit more firepower. Or will they try to just repeat the magic that Chunky did?
Yeah, well, he did good.
We'll have to wait to see what the champion choices are when
pair number 2 for this
come to the next
Summoner
selection.
Showdown. Let's do it.
Coming to us from East Hampton, Connecticut, it's the Duckslug, playing with the combined strength of a duck and the agility of a slug. He loves contests of
well, that
champions
means like
because it reinvigorated
feathers
his
and kind of
desire for the
mucus
stories
and kind of
characters
gunk,
Marvel.
so, you know, it's
His
very
most
difficult to play
used
MCOC.
champions are Venom the Duck, Aegon, and Wasp. And his catchphrase is, I can do this all day. Get ready for Duckslug.
Oh, God.
all right, we have
Love it.
Duckslug here. Marvel.
Duckslug!
Feel.
This is incredible. It's like a 12-year-old me's dream come true, and it's still a dream.
I'm 28, and it's my dream's coming true.
Aw, sweet babies.
Thank you. All right,
28.
So 1-minute warm-up
What,
match.
10 years
Who are you
ago?
feeling you're going to choose?
Nick Fury. You know,
Alright.
I don't really know
Yes, a
him too well, but I think he's a
Duckslug,
good,
as we know, is Aegon Starkey, Ghost, and Blaze's
I've never met
top
Nick Fury in my
champs.
life. You disavow all knowledge of Nick Fury at all times.
And on paper, he has the best
ahead and
Alliance
choose-
War,
Alright,
Alliance Wars
Go ahead and
MVPs
start that warm-up match.
than
Choose that
most other
character.
people, and one of the
So,
highest
Ryan, with Nick Fury, can you tell us about some cool
PvP
Marvel
streaks,
facts
which
on
is
this
pretty impressive.
So in the comics, this is actually Nick Fury Jr., but if we're looking at the MCU, this is the only Nick Fury we've ever known. There's an interesting, amazing history of Nick Fury, you know, going back to Stanley.
So
and
Nick
Jack
Fury is
Kirby
going
and
to be a
incredible
very
early
different
Shield
choice,
comics.
but I'd be excited
My
to
first
see
introduction to Nick Fury was,
how this
Pulp
plays
Spider.
out. This is going to be one of the most
Yeah.
exciting
Very
ones.
cool.
I like that too. All right, here we go. 1 minute on the clock. We'll see how he fares. Duckslug, here we
good.
go.
This is the warm-up, so it's not technically taken serious, but we'll see.
Not going into the defensive mode.
This is the warm-up. though.
It's a warm-up.
One kick, though, is like half the...
Nick Fury's out.
Now it's all about bringing down
Fury
health,
is furious.
Oh, it's never again.
and there's been the kick, obviously, for the decoy.
Oh, gets to the last second. Misses the big special.
Yeah, but
This
see,
has got to be good.
He's coming in there. He's got the tactic.
It's good for the warm-up. This is good for understanding.
I love the
Extensive
block.
bleeds. Waiting for the swap
Fury
again.
Shield.
Yep.
So it's the health swaps.
All right, 18 seconds remaining.
There's got to be something, a big whammo, but it doesn't look like we're really getting there. 9, 8, 7. Oh, this is down to the wire, people. Absolutely. Oh, unfortunately, didn't really work out. That was the warm-up, though. It was the warm-up.
Keep with Nick Fury?
I think so. I just need to figure out some of the timings there. And,
Interesting.
Okay.
All right, Nick Fury, Langston, Bryan.
Don't know if the
Looks like
technique
Duckslug is
really
keeping
went
Nick
well with
Fury.
that
What are your
champion.
thoughts?
Maybe it was a user error,
Fury.
but
It's
I
also
think
nice to see
that
direct
we'll
shield
see
has
maybe some better
actual
performance
shield. Very
in
cool.
the
You know what? I'm
actual
gonna say Nick Fury, not
participation.
who I might go with based on that fight. What do you think, Brian?
It's an interesting choice. I think the reason why Duckslug is going with Nick Fury is because Nick Fury, he basically has an extra life in this game. You have to take, Deadpool's going to have to take down Nick Fury once, and then you'll see Nick Fury's health just kind of shoot up. And it's going to slowly deteriorate and drain over time.
By the way, if
That's
anybody
the time
wants
where
to watch
Duckslug's
the stream,
looking
the
to
link
kind of
is in
lay
the
on that
description.
pressure
As
and
I
take out
said, and I have
Deadpool.
said in previous
But
videos,
you're
I will be
saying
doing
it's an
commentating.
issue of
And if
timing.
you aren't
The other issue
aware that I
here
was
is
going to be
that
doing this,
tranquility node.
then
Now,
God
when it
damn
says
it, please
Fury
come
is
back to my channel
furious.
each and every day to watch videos, because I
He is
literally do
furious.
explain
Exactly.
these
Yeah,
things.
he does a lot of
He's
extra
already mad
damage.
because Yuri has one eye all the time. So.
He does a lot of extra damage, but when tranquility hits every 20 seconds, that's going to take away his furious buff, and well, he's not going to be so furious.
Anymore. He calms down a little
Smash
bit.
like,
it's really
people.
interesting seeing, like you
That would
said,
be great.
That node, the tranquility node, kind of negates most of the abilities that most of these champions would use in any other fight.
Brian Grant is in the commentating
We're
booth
gonna
at
see.
the
We're actually
moment,
gonna go right
doing
back
his
down now to
thing.
the gaming lounge to get this match started. It's time to see what Duckslug can do.
All right,
Okay, this is
Duckslug,
going to be the proper one
43
now.
Seconds. You need a beat. You had a warm up. You didn't do so hot, but now we're trying to see how you fare. I'm rooting for him.
How is this going to
Sure.
play out?
Deadpool
Little
class
psychological
bonus.
Is the
warfare.
technique going to
there.
work? Is the strategy going to work? Is Duckslug going to have
Yeah, all right.
the
I like it.
ability
You're
to
wearing a Thor
take
shirt,
down
we saw a
Deadpool
Loki
utilizing a
shirt.
Nick
You're
Fury?
gonna bring a little might to this.
The mighty
Will he
one, I
stick
like
with it?
3, 2, 1, fight! Langston Bryan, guide us through it.
Still sticking with Nick Fury. Trying to see if this worked. Didn't work last time for this technique.
Say it, he needs a fast time.
But obviously what we're
Ooh,
doing
Chunkyb.
here is we're trying
Wow, he's
to
already down
get
to 7%. This might go real
the
quick.
switch. There we
Okay.
go.
Oh,
So
there's
we've
that
hit him with a
extra
decoy.
second, and unfortunately, he did not get the timing he was looking
Disorientate.
for. The chaos node.
Don't know if
He
that was what he was
hoping
planning to do
have the health
before
meter
in order to,
switch
again,
before,
maximize
taking his first life there.
damage and obviously get those, get that kind of Fury's Fury. It
It
is very tight at the moment. Oh, here we go. We're close. We're close.
And there's the healing
It's
from
not.
Deadpool,
It's not
so
looking
it
like a
looks
sufficient
he,
amount of
was about
damage.
to take Deadpool out,
Yeah.
but that healing came in to save Deadpool.
We're waiting for that timer to go down.
Point, he's gonna have to play it a
gotta
little
wait.
bit more risky even.
I think we're panicking now and we're throwing specials.
We're already down to 2 minutes and 10 seconds. This fight's going the distance. Look, there we go. A stagger state for Deadpool.
Okay.
Nick Fury down past 6%.
We're waiting for the switch around
He's really
again.
hanging in. There
The
we
second
go.
switch.
Tommy blocks. It's getting
Switch
that much
is
closer to taking down.
timed
Fury
well,
there.
but
Okay, he's almost
unfortunately,
got
I don't
Deadpool
think
down.
it's going to tick the
50%,
damage.
2%.
Is there going to be a
Oh,
Oh!
there it is.
Couldn't
Chaos,
quite
man.
do it.
It was so close. It was a lot better performance than it was last time, but it just was not there. The technique, strategy seemed to be about just being aggressive, pushing,
All right, guys.
obviously, but it
Duckslug,
wasn't to
if
be.
you guys were watching Ryan and I's reaction of that entire thing, we're like, that was you.
That's
had
how
some
I was as
fire,
well.
man.
Tried a risky strategy, but didn't work. That's okay.
Smart
Could have
strategy
been
though would
shot.
have paid off. If that last timing second would have hit, I think you would have had it.
Well, I've heard that a loss at Marvel is a win anyway.
You're
so
here,
I'm
exactly.
I'm gonna give a big
You
shout
get
out to my
Marvel
members.
offices, I love that mentality.
Alan Kenny's in, aka
Now,
Alan,
would you have stuck
Lucky.
with Nick
I
Fury
think I saw
in the
Mike
third one?
Gaming in as well.
I think
Much
it's a
love to
good
all my
option for, like,
members.
a really quick win. I think that's as far as being able to get it.
Let's
on
make
that
sure I've
first
grabbed
aspect,
everybody
yeah,
this
so
evening.
just
Yep, Mike Gaming's coming as
that
well.
timing is really, really tight.
Fantastic.
All right, Duckslug, thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
here.
If
If you don't want to be a
It was
member,
awesome.
hit the join
Langston
button.
Bryan, back to you guys.
Hey, we got a super chat in from AK Alan. Thank you very much, sir.
That fight is the front runner for most exciting because that was crazy. I was down to the
Absolutely.
wire. That was nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think?
He almost did it. You heard him say, that timing is tight. You don't have much of a window in order to get that health to switch over, and he's looking to do that basically between Nick Fury's
Cheers, Mike.
lives there. So he's got an extra layer that he has to compete with. Something else.
I don't know. Is Barb going to be heard over the top of this?
124 watching, 42 likes. Hit the like button.
Yeah, guys, that'd be great. If please hit the like button. Thank you very much for the super chat as well to AK Alan. Thank you. Cheers to my mobs as well for keeping control whilst I focus on what's going on here.
And that, along with the tranquility node taking away his fury buff, it just didn't quite have the damage to.
So to give you an idea, if you've just joined us, the fight is against Deadpool. Each time there is a time. Well, it's the quickest time, but it's like there's theoretically, yeah, you've got to get it done as the quickest possible. We've just had Chunkyb. It was not a Chunky Bumblebee, but instead is is a very good player. He has the highest rating. He seems to be the best equipped so far. But we've still got Starfighter to come, and I'm quite excited to see what I believe it's she has got, and that is going to be really great to see what she's capable of. But yeah, with that, Chunkyb seems to be flying at the moment. With
Hailing
uses
from Cary, North Carolina, it's Starfighter
Hey!
0717.
Starfire.
She's a self-proclaimed Marvel Contest of Champions superfan, a purveyor of random witty jokes, and a procrastinator. But she won't put off kicking your butt. Her top champions are Spider-Man, Stark Enhanced, Corvus Glaive, and the new Captain Marvel. Get ready for
Good choice.
Starfighter 0717.
Starfighter is probably going to be the most exciting one to have a look at, because she's going to be a bit different. She's as well a Platinum 3, similar with Chunkyb, so I do expect some fantastic things this evening, and really think that she could be really surprising a lot of people. But at the same time, she's going to kick ass, so that's what we're going to see. She's starting off, just like she might be going with Dr. Voodoo. So that, I'd like to see the extent of that. That is going to be quite an exciting pick, if that's indeed the case. But let's
so
get
Dr.
into
Voodoo is
to
one
watch,
of
ladies and
Marvel's
gentlemen.
sorcerers, kind of power to rival
Okay.
that of Doctor Strange. Currently in one of my favorite comics we are producing right now, Savage Avenger.
Dr. Voodoo is a great champion, highly rated, a champion I'd love to get as a 5-star, but unfortunately, he's really escaping my clutches.
Very fast.
No, I think this is probably going to be the overstack of Spirit Venom, but the extent of speed is going to be of the essence of how quick Starfighter can actually build these this conversion here. So we got the first lot there with a power drain, but that's great.
All right, got 30 seconds remaining. Not a lot of damage being done to
No,
either
this
one of them.
may be the wrong choice, because I don't see us kind of stacking too much. I think the process is going to have to be reduce your health, get hit several times, then think about putting it in, unless she's got something up her sleeve. She's got an ace up her sleeve.
Actually great
still,
offensively against Deadpool.
It's not.
Comparatively more
Dear,
damage
no,
than
no,
we've
I
seen.
don't think this strategy is going to overly work unless something is going to give
3
now.
seconds, 2, 1. All right, go ahead, pause and exit out of that warm up.
Now, I think this was all about trying to stack that Spirit Venom.
I'm not sure. I might switch to someone that does have something to come back if they do go under right away. But I think it could.
Yeah, I'm a bit unsure with this. I feel that it was about creating Spirit Venom. Then it's a case of like killing yourself off a little bit, and then when the swap happens with Aspect of Chaos, that you're able to then watch the enemy tick the damage away. But I'll throw it over to the live chat to figure out what you think this evening on that particular strategy. 2 James just dropped in. Good to see you, man. Arnie 2 is in as well. Sam Wise, one of my lovely members, has dropped in as well. Thank you again to all members for the support. Mods as well for taking control whilst I focus on what's going on here. Yeah, no, don't know. This is limited. These are the champions they got to use. These are the limited ones here.
Fury. Oh, I love it. Going for the Duckslug special. All right,
We're going with Nick Fury. I didn't think too much on this strategy unless Starfighter knows the extent of how to utilize this.
We're seeing Nick Fury again. Okay, so now what do we think that Star can learn from seeing Nick Fury compete against Deadpool before?
So it didn't work out for Duckslug, but I think she was able to see that it was close. And again,
as Brian said, it was close, but I don't know. I'm not feeling Nick Fury at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. I just don't know if that is going to be a great champion choice.
A little bit of a riskier strategy, a little bit more difficult to pull off. I think she feels the pressure that she has to take this risk and try to push it to the limit to take down Deadpool. Again, 43
there we go. Brian's imparting his wisdom.
Smut Squad assemble. Let's pump up the heat and get it moist in here.
Thank you very much to Smoother for the donation this evening. Thank you very much, sir. And just to let you know, we are this evening sponsored by a new perfume, new fragrance by Katie Candy called Moist. Moist by Katie Candy. Make sure the moisture enters you.
I guess
Thank you very much.
In 3, in 2, in 1, fight!
Red Skull's hill block.
42
Alan's come in
seconds to
with
beat.
a
Here we
great
go, our
suggestion
final
that
match.
Red Skull could be a good option. We're starting with the usual. We're taking reducing down damage, very close, obviously, to getting that decoy up, and there. No, that's the regeneration from the aspect. I'm just waiting for that to come in a moment, but Starfighter seems to know what she's doing with this. It's building up well. That is the technique. The strategy today is obviously not to evade too much. We need to reduce down that damage. But there's pacing and time, and I think time is not going to be with us at the moment, but it's still quite interesting to see. Okay, there we go. The decoy is now up.
Here we go.
Life bar that's going to be dropping down.
Second life. The tranquility timer is ticking away though, and that fury buff.
This
from
does
the
not
Fury is
look
gonna
promising.
disappear. There we go. It's gone. And you can see the damage just kind of drops off with that as well.
Okay, now we're looking Deadpool.
I just feel that Duckslug may have been close with the idea, but still, this is still good enough. We've still got some aspect of time, but not. It's not as clean as Chunkyb was. Chunkyb was pretty darn clean for what he wanted to achieve.
Exactly. And there is
But there's a good amount of bleed there, a significant amount that's just gone on. Is it enough to then
and that will actually give you a bleed passive
to get this done? It's difficult to say at this moment. The transference over there, good amount of damage, but we're going to wait for the aspect of Chaos to come in a moment, and we'll see the switch any moment now. Still a good stack with Disorientate. We're back. This is too equal. It's not. I don't think this is going to be as smooth as.
No, but this is great. I mean, this again, back and forth. Deadpool staying at 12, but again,
It's very back and forth. It's very to the wire. We're just equal pegging at the moment. Regeneration is still very strong with Deadpool, and I just don't feel that this is going to push it over the edge. We might be fighting right up to the last second on this. It's close, people. It's incredibly close.
We're down to 55 seconds left in this fight. Nick Fury and Daredevil having a battle.
Either way, this could put Starfighter in to be finished second this evening, which is still pretty impressive. But Chunkyb is going all the way. He's done a fantastic job with Iron Man Infinity War, utilising that. But again, still kind of like the team on. We're 100 hits in, and this is like we're 30 seconds close to the end. It's a very back and forth. It's not exactly the most fun thing to comment on because it is exactly the same. Hit, he hits, he parries. Oh, he hit, and he parries again. She hits, she parries. Now this L2, it's got to be avoided, and we're down. We're down. Unfortunately. And it looks like Chunkyb obviously has done a fantastic job this evening, and props for that utilization of champion. There's so many different champion choices.
Star, that was amazing. Deadpool just kept on regenerating.
Yeah, it's just a case of heal. Either some aspect of heal block could have been utilized, but Iron Man Infinity War was such a great MVP to use against this.
Nick Fury get to the second Nick Fury before the hell switch. That's when it was the mess up, and then it's just like, see if I can kill him, see how far I can go from there.
For sure, that was awesome. Tremendously done. Star, thank you so much for being here. All right, guys, let's check out who our winner is.
Which obviously is Chunkyb. There he is, Chunkyb. Congratulations. A great game. We'll probably do a kind of a little look on the various champions in the selection. He looks really excited with himself as he goes away and then comes back again.
Time of 43 seconds.
43 seconds is absolutely incredible. And if you've just joined us, man, you've missed quite exciting stuff. So props to Chunkyb on that one.
Much fun. This challenge is so cool. I love seeing all the various strategies. Break down. What do you think the keys to victory and maybe some of the keys?
Brian Grant, host and gamer. Good on him.
Well, I think
208 watching. 62 likes. Can we get 125 likes?
Thank you very much to AK Allen. Thank you very much for the super chat there. Appreciate it. Did he get the most votes? I'm not 100% sure. That's something we'll check out in a moment. I'll just see if I can ping up that information.
I've had a great time. We've been in here sweating and watching all of these amazing matches. Josh, Ryan, down there, what do y'all think, man? It's gonna be. I can't imagine like sitting down there. They're like on this couch. They're not playing the game either. They're like just kind of like watching it. And Josh, I know, gets so excited. So I wonder if he's struck Ryan at any point with his sweat and
Moist by Katie Candy. Link is not in the description.
So, there they are, yeah. How you guys doing down there? How's it feeling now that you're done with the is everyone taking a breath of relief down there now that they can relax and not hang out in Deadpool's funhouse?
Yes, we're definitely sweating up here. That was
Yeah, it doesn't look like I can get that at the moment. I can't check to see if, obviously, Smooth, thank you very much for the donation. I can't check at the moment to see if it is not in there. I thought I put it in into the live chat, but if I didn't, then obviously you can
I'm sure my kid
find aids.
is texting me right now. He's super excited, both of them. Hey guys, I'm mind blown, man. A lot of luck went into it. Deadpool was a little bit.
It's a good champion choice. Now, next week will probably be a different champion to choose. It will more than likely be a similar type of thing where you get like certain champions to choose from. You have to utilize your strategy.
Guys, this is Marvel Contest of Champions Summoner Showdown, brought to you by Kabam. We have 8 more weeks every Wednesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I am Josh Soleil.
Oh, you want me to say I'm Ryan Panaga?
Yeah, you say who you are.
I'm Josh Soleil.
I'm Ryan.
And this is Marvel.
And I'm Rich the Man. I'm Rich the Man.
Don't forget.
Hey, look, there's Warpath. Warlock even. Sorry, Sunspot. Warlock again. There's no teaser. Nice. Okay, didn't expect that at the end. The little trailer there. That's pretty cool. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that has been it. That has been the thing. So yeah, that has been the little stream there. I may be back a bit later on with a little kind of grind video, like we grind like live stream, or maybe do something. But I want to say thank you very much to everybody that dropped on by to the live stream. As I did say, this would be a kind of just me commentating. I would read super chats and donations. Thank you very much to Smoother for your donations. Thank you very much to AK Allen for your super chats as well. Special thanks to Old Man Rants for his renewal of the membership. Katie Candy as well for renewing membership. As I said, we have been sponsored this evening by Katie Candy's new fragrance, Moist by Katie Candy. Get moisture whenever you don't think you can get it. So thank you very much. I will possibly be back later on. Can't guarantee it with just a normal grinding stream. But very good evening to you all. Thanks for dropping by, and see you later on.